Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're back with the Honda CL90 that we put together in the driveway to keep a friend out of trouble. You guys may remember this guy was in pieces and parts, and we put it together in the driveway so my friend Tracy could bring it home as it being a whole motorcycle, as opposed to a whole bunch of parts. And since then, he's done lots of work. He's went ahead and painted the tank, cleaned up bits and pieces, and more importantly, got a coil for the engine, finally found an intake for it, and now we're gonna put it all together, see if we can make it run. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can get this guy up in here, put it on the jack to hopefully help us out. So just feeding this wire through here so I can pull it up, because I've got to plug it into this guy right there. They don't give you lots of room. So let's go on the other side, see if we can get this sucker up. Okay, let's give it a shot. I think we have We're really close. We're just a little off right here. Just need a little lift up right here, and same thing down here. So let's see if we can get these in. Just need to get a screwdriver to jam this sucker through. Let me just go ahead and get this back one here. It's nice and solid all the way in. Take this guy out, should be good. Then I can wobble it around a little bit to get that one in. Get this guy out of the way, and it should go in. It's just, let me show you what I'm dealing with. So I'm just a little off, so I just need to lift it up a little bit, and then it should just come right through. Just jacked it up a little bit, and we're good. Jack out of the way. That was a little engine, a little more, not hard, but just a little, you know, you gotta wrestle it around. And I could have phoned a friend for it, because Tracy's right here putting his mini trail back together, so I could have phoned a friend, but he's busy. So let's go ahead and bolt this guy up, put the exhaust on so we can bolt up that on the other side and start knocking things off. The bundle of wires I had tied up so I could pull it through, and then just need to plug this guy in. There we go. We're on now. I can jam that up there. All this gets jammed up there. Good. So we're good on that. I've got this nut on. This nut goes on after the exhaust, and then you have this one down here. This one down here, and this bolt has the little end for the brake spring that hooks onto. So let me get the wrench. Let's tighten those up. Let's get this spring on. Come on, get in there. That's what she said. Good. We're on there. That little brake. Good job. Go ahead and put this exhaust on. Okay, let's go ahead and mount this guy up here. Okay, so we have this guy right here for the back. Okay, let me tighten up the exhaust. There we go. Let's go ahead and plug this battery in. Let's go ahead and put these pegs on. Get this one more thing out of the way. Let me get under here with you guys. And mounts up right here. I gotta go over. Come on. Come on. Oh, did I grab the wrong side? Yeah, maybe. They're not exactly the same, so. Come on. There we go. Looks like the right side, or correct side, or the right side, however you want to call it. And then just 4 bolts. Hold these guys in. Get one to hold it up. Keep me out of trouble. Okay guys, so we have the engine back in, exhaust on, have it all bolted up. We got the pegs on, battery somewhat in place. We have to change these ends, put a chain on, and then I think we're ready to see what we can get from this thing. Let's go ahead and pop this tape off of the carburetor and see if we can hook the throttle back up. See which way this sucker goes in. There we go. Good deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this chain on. Okay, let's go ahead and put this clutch cable on. Just gonna run it up through here to there, and then we'll put it on the bottom. Fish this cable through right there, and then we'll go this way, and then we're gonna run it all the way up here to my lever. Let's get that lever off. And then let's just get this guy right here. I'm gonna go through this guy. There we go. Screw it back in. Okay, got the chain on, and now it's just the sprocket cover. Okay, we got the sprocket on. Now to the other side to change the ends on these battery terminals. Okay, let's go ahead and shrink these up. Okay, we've got the battery all jammed back in. Should be good to go. We are missing a battery cover, but let's get the electric. Oh, we got to put some fuel to it. We'll check for spark in just a moment, but let's see if we'll get the temporary fuel tank, and then we'll put some fuel to this. Okay, so we have fuel not turned on yet. We're just going to test spark, make sure we have spark. Okay, so let's turn the key back on. Now let's see if we have juice that runs to here. Yeah, we got juice running to here. Maybe we're not getting. Maybe we just need to clean those points. All right, because I'm not getting I'm getting power to there, but I should be getting a spark on my spark plug. Let me make sure that thing's plugged in. Maybe it wasn't. Let's see. Hopefully that was it. Yeah, that was it. Spark plug wasn't plugged in. Okay, let's try this again. Key on. Oh. No spark there, but spark. Make sure. Yeah. Let's clean these points. Just using this little emery board. Now let's test again. If we get some spark, maybe we'll get some fire in here. Nothing. Come on, you. Okay, guys, so I lost all power. Trying to figure out why and what. And then the wires, when I plugged it in, wires were cooking. My ground, my positive, everything was hot. And dug through and found that my switch, which I thought my switch could have been the problem in the first place, was cooking. So it was really hot. Ever since I've taken it out and just hot wired it, I'm not hot at all, but I'm still not getting any power to my coil. I'm starting to think that I may have cooked the coil just with the way everything was hot. Could have. I'm gonna have to drop it. There's probably some wiring. There's probably some wiring that is no good. So I'm gonna have to pull this engine, drop this engine again, study the wiring harness and figure out what is going on. I'm gonna have to check all the wires, make sure we don't have any fused together so that we're grounding. Check the coil, make sure it works, and all of that. So this quick little guy turned into a big deal. And guys, this is how it happens, right? A small job putting this thing back together. Tracy had gotten Spark on the bench with it, so he knew it worked. Hooking a battery up to the coil, we had Spark all the way through. Just hooking it up to the bike, again a 50-some-odd-year-old bike, and almost 60-year-old bike, that we run into some problems. And it's probably in that wiring harness. So we're going to have to drop the engine and then check all of the wires, which is going to be a pain in the butt because they all run in through here. I'm going to have to open the headlight bucket, get to it, and then figure out. The really great thing is that there's not a lot of wires. There's not a bunch of them. It's just where they're situated that makes it a little difficult. So we'll probably have to just take the whole wiring harness out, check it, and then put it back in. So that part will be kind of a pain. Then we got to feed it all up to the headlight, feed it all back to the taillights, all that stuff. So that's where we are. You win some, you lose some. You know, sometimes everything goes great, and then sometimes you get lemonade, right? Or you get lemons, so you got to make some lemonade. So that's what we'll be doing with this in subsequent videos, because this is going to take a little longer to do. But let me know if you have any ideas of what could be causing it. It was odd. So when I was checking it, I would with my light, I would get power to my ground while it was grounded, which was odd. And so it was hooked here, and then I'd touch the ground here, and I'd get power. So that's why I ran another ground here, just so we know we're grounded to the engine. We know the battery's grounded to it, and still nothing. It's a head scratcher. So the easiest thing to do is pull it all out and make sure it's all good, and then go from there. So guys, there you have it. Like I said, you win some, you lose some. This little CL90 should be running right now, but it has other plans. That's where we're going to leave it. I want to thank you guys for watching another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. Tune in for the next one. We'll have more updates on this CL90, hopefully very soon, and be riding it. I was hoping to ride it today. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.